I am your social science teacher. Today I am going to teach you about the geography second unit 2 itself, that is the Indian physiography. In that we are seeing the physiographic division of India. What are physiographic divisions of India? In that we have the 4 physiographic divisions, that is the northern mountains, the northern great plains, the peninsular plateau, the coastal plains and islands. That northern mountains refers to the mountain range like the Himadri, Himachal and Shivaliks, which are comes in the northern mountains. There we have the Mount Everest, which is having it is also called the highest peak of the world itself. Its height is 8,848 meters above sea level itself. Then the northern Great Plains refers to the plains which are followed by which are the south of the Shivaliks itself. Those are spread from east to west in the north side. That is from the Gujarat, Punjab, and they will be reached to up to the Arunachal Pradesh itself. There are several like Uttar Pradesh, with mostly populated parts of India and mostly cultivated and fertile land of India is belongs to the northern Great Plains itself. We will see in detail that the peninsular plateau, it is also having its importance. The coastal plains, we have already discussed that there are 2 types of coastal plains in India, that is the mainland and the mainland plus the islands, that we will see in the details itself. Before that, we will see one of the PPT related to this lesson itself, that is the Indian physiography. Let us see that PPT. Physical divisions of India. In these, we will see the mountains, plateaus, plains, coasts, and islands. Standing as sentinels in the north are the lofty snow-capped Himalayas. Him plus Alaya means the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountains are divided into 3 main parallel ranges. The northernmost is the Great Himalaya or Himadri. The world's highest peaks are located in this range, that is Mount Everest itself. I have given you the example of the Mount Everest. Middle Himalaya or Himachal lies to the south of the Himadri. Many popular hill stations are situated here. The Shivalik is the southernmost range. The northern Indian plains lie to the south of the Himalaya itself. Plains are generally level and flat. These are formed by the alluvial deposit led by the rivers like the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra and their tributaries. These plains provide the fertility to the agricultural farms itself, and that is why the high concentration of the population found in these plains. In the western part of India lies the Great Indian Desert. It is a dry, hot and sandy stretch of the land. It has very little vegetation.
To the south of the northern plains lies the peninsular plateau. It is triangular in shape. The relief is high, uneven. This is the region with numerous hill ranges and valleys. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest range of the world, border it on the northwest side. The Vindhyas and the Satpura are the important ranges. The rivers Narmada and Tapi flow through these ranges. Both are the west flowing rivers. The western Ghats are the Sahyadris and the eastern Ghats are border the plateau on the east. While the western Ghats are almost continuous, the eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The plateau is rich in minerals like coal and iron ore. To the west of the western Ghats and the east of the eastern Ghats lie the coastal plains. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. There are number of east flowing rivers. Those are the river Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, drain into the Bay of Bengal are these rivers are formed fertile deltas at their mouths. The Sundarban Delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow into the Bay of Bengal. Brahmaputra flow into the Bay of Bengal itself. The Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea, that is border with the coast of the Kerala itself, and the Andaman Islands and the Nicobar Islands lie to the southernmost of the Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal.
Hi students, we have seen a PPT related to this lesson, that is the physiographic divisions of India. In this we have seen the northern mountains and the great plains of India, that is the northern great plains, the peninsular plateau and the coastal plains and the islands. The islands are 247 islands are there in India, that is belong to the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep. There are in these 247 islands, 204 islands are in the Andaman and Nicobar islands itself, and then Lakshadweep having 43 islands. These Andaman and Nicobar islands are belong to the Bay of Bengal, and the Lakshadweep islands are belong to the Arabian Sea. Understand? So this is your lesson called the physiographic divisions of India. I hope you have understood it. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.